Hi. Dogs and banging. The second I press record, dogs and banging. The trouble with it being a really nice day, the door is open and everyone is making noise. But hey ho. So I have been nominated by the lovely Laurie Sharpe from Laurie Sharpe's Vlogs after just a tiny bit of begging to undertake the mommy tag challenge vlog thing. So here we go. It's 17 questions. I'll just work my way through them, I guess. I am a working mum. I'm self-employed and have been since the day I fell pregnant, really. After we were married, we spent kind of 16 months trying to fall pregnant and it didn't happen. So we kind of buckled down with it. I quit my job and bought a coffee shop and became self-employed, and within 2 weeks of opening, I was pregnant. So I've kind of had no choice but to be a working mum. And would I have it any other way? No. As much as there are days when I think I would love just to be at home with my kids all day, there are also days when I am so grateful just to have adults to talk to and not have to go, put that down, stop doing that, sit down, be quiet, be good. So no, I don't think I would. I've been very, very lucky in that my mum has been here. So we do split the work at the shop. We're open 6 days a week at my coffee shop. So we split it and generally do 3 days each. So she does 3 days childcare and 3 days working, and vice versa, which works really nicely. And it means that I still do get a good amount of time with my children, because I don't think I could cope with 6 days a week away from them. That would be quite hard. So massive kudos to anybody who manages to do that. But yeah, I am a working mum. We have never purposely co-slept. It was never our intention to kind of be a co-sleeping family, but it's kind of happened, particularly with Arthur. Not so much Erin, but with Arthur, he used to wake a lot in the night, so we'd go and get him, give him his bottle, and all just fall asleep again. And it kind of became a habit and we all just got a bit used to it. So up until probably about half a year ago, he used to sneak into our bed in the middle of the night, and you just get too tired arguing with them. So yeah, we did with him. Erin, not so much. She's always been quite settled in her own bed. She wakes up about 4 o'clock in the morning and comes in for a bottle, and sometimes we fall asleep, sometimes she just sits there chatting to me. But we've never meant to co-sleep, but yes, we do on occasion. Must have item for a baby. This time round with Erin, it's definitely been the Tommy Tippy prep machine. It just makes life so easy. And because it comes out at pretty much room temperature, it was perfect for her, especially considering we spent 10 days in the neonatal unit where everything was just room temperature. So having a machine that you just press a button on and it does it all for you was lovely. Lovely. And there was none of that panic as to what do you do with your bottles? Do you make them up? Do you put them away? Do you make them when the baby needs it and then cool it? And so yeah, it's been useful. I like it a lot. Ooh, this one is a cause for debate. I always said two was perfect, because with 2 kids you don't have to buy a bigger car, the house is the right size for everyone to have their own bedroom, you can make the most of the buy one get one free offers that you get in various places. However, I would quite like another one. I think more I would like just a nice smooth running pregnancy, because my pregnancy with Erin was so awful. I would just like to have a nice one again. But yeah, I do see babies and get a little bit broody. But Liam is adamant this is it. We are sticking it to. So I think we're done. How many date nights do we have a month? Not many. To be honest, I tend to work most Friday, Saturday nights with things that are going on in the coffee shop. Liam gigs a lot and practices a lot. So we really only seem to go out together on a kind of date night when it's a special occasion. I think our last official night out together was our anniversary back in August. So yeah, it doesn't happen very often for us, I'm afraid. When Arthur was born, we didn't watch kids' TV for a year. It was lovely. I was adamant I was going to be one of those moms that didn't just flick the telly on and leave them there watching it. And then when he turned 1, we started putting Milkshake on of a morning. And that still happens. We still don't have the likes of Nick Jr. or CBeebies or anything like that on during the day. It's literally Milkshake in the morning. But Arthur has discovered the iPad, or his own little, he's got his own pad thing, and YouTube. And through that, and I don't know how he does this because I find it so hard to find things that I want on YouTube, but he has found things like Blaze and the Monster Machines, PJ Masks, Thomas the Tank Engine, and slowly they are coming on Milkshake, and he does see the odd episode, but he just finds loads of them on the pad. So his favourite at the moment is currently Blaze and the Monster Machines. Erin is totally obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine. Only the intro song, she's not bothered by the episode. That intro comes on though and she is mesmerised. Best way to stop her crying. So they're our favourites at the moment. That, and of course the good old Kinder Egg opening videos. I don't get the craze, but Arthur loves them. He will sit and watch those for hours. Baby slings, I didn't get on with them, mainly because I have a back injury that's quite prevalent when I've been carrying heavy loads for a while, so they don't help me very much. And with Erin, we did spend out on the, I think they're called Yumi bottles, and they heat the milk. They're amazing. You take them out and they heat the milk automatically to a warm temperature, but she got used to having hers at room temperature, so that was pointless. But yeah, baby slings are probably the big one for us. And every time I thought, I'd love to do it, I'd love to carry my baby. It didn't happen. Didn't happen because after 10 minutes I was going, I need the pushchair, it hurts. I have a fussy toddler now. He used to eat everything. He used to eat anything you put in front of him. Now, very fussy. Pasta is his favourite. He loves pasta. Erin, she's at the will eat anything stage. Loves blueberries. They're probably top of her list at the moment, I think. We have one car because I'm the only person that can drive, and it would be greedy to have more than one. Liam has got a scooter, and we keep talking about him driving, just not quite got the money or the time to do it yet. We are planning a trip to Florida. We don't know when. We don't have a date, we haven't booked it. It is there. It is there for next year or the year after. We know we are doing it. We are planning it with Maddie and Rob, my cousin, and his fiance. And actually, Maddie and I are going to start a Disney vlog very soon. More to get ourselves excited than anything else. But yes, that is my dream holiday. And I can't wait. This year we are going to Tenerife. We're going to the Thomas Cook Holiday Village there. So that's like a month away. I'm totally not swimsuit ready. My life has changed in every possible way since having children. I am definitely not the person I was before I had kids. In both good and bad ways, I think. I am a lot more self-assured and self-confident, I think, since having kids. I feel like I have a purpose, whereas before I was quite insecure about myself and about my self-worth, I think. I was also a lot more spontaneous because I could be, because I could just go, let's go to the pub, and we did. We can't do that anymore because we don't have babysitters. Apparently you're not allowed to leave your kids at home on their own. So yeah, it's changed in every way possible. Mostly for the best. It makes my heart melt when I see the way that Erin looks at Arthur. She adores him. And I mean, yeah, he is on such a pedestal for her. It's not the other way around. Arthur generally does not want to know Erin at all. But yeah, looking at the way she looks at him, it's just lovely. And seeing them actually get on. When Arthur shares with her or when they're playing nicely together, oh, it's just amazing. I shop everywhere for my children. Literally, just anywhere that does kids' clothes, I'm there and I'm picking something up. I went to Tesco today to buy lunch and came out with 2 jumpers for Arthur. Favourite places are probably Next and Jojo Mama Baby, I think. But yeah, anywhere and everywhere I will shop for them. Oh, this one's tricky. I'm not huge on makeup. I've got lots. We sell Avon in the shop, so we have the catalogues just for people to pick up. And we get lots of products and we get lots of discounts. So I've got a lot of makeup. I don't know how to use a lot of it. In terms of skincare, I try and use Clarins toner and cleanser every morning. Doesn't happen every morning at all, but I try. My favourite makeup product is probably the Benefit primer. That's kind of the go-to thing that I grab and just shove on and hope that it makes some kind of improvement. Pampers. Although, to be fair, I think with Erin we've just used Tesco's own. But out of Huggies and Pampers, definitely Pampers. No, I have not always wanted children. I was scared of kids, I think, until I had one. It wasn't really until we got married that something internally just clicked and went, we should have kids now. But yeah, I was definitely no, I don't really want kids person. I wanted to have a good career and, you know, make something of myself and travel and see the world. And yeah, then literally got married and went, I think my internal body clock just went, now's the time. So we did. But yeah, prior to having children, I had never changed a nappy before Arthur's. Anytime I held a baby, I literally went so rigid that they cried and they had to go back to their parents. I was definitely not a natural mum. I fell into it quite quickly. I mean, when it happened, I've been all right at it, I think. But yeah, it was never top of my list to do. Oh, the best part about being a mum. All of it. Apart from when you lose your child in boots. That's not fun. But just, yeah, everything. Watching them learn new things, watching them grow, seeing them smile, hearing them laugh. Just, yeah, everything about being a mum is pretty wonderful. I mean, I'd quite happily swap the smelly nappies and things. But I don't think I can pin it down to one thing. The way it makes me feel is probably the best thing about being a mum. I love it. I love being a mum. So anyway, I digress. So it's now my task to tag some other mummies to answer these questions. Probably best as a tip if you prepare your answers before you start filming, because otherwise you just blab like I did. So apologies about that. But the ladies I am tagging are Jessica Alsford, Bridget Catherine, Emily Powley, Sarah Carter and Lisa Robb. Once you've done them, ladies, send me the link in the comments below. Looking forward to hearing your answers, and I hope I haven't bored you too much. See you later. Bye.